From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, Parliament is expected to move into urgency this coming week as the new government looks to begin making changes. Parliament has resumed with the first question time on Friday. New Zealand Herald political reporter Adam Pearce says first up is getting the Reserve Bank to again solely focus on getting inflation down, then repealing fair pay agreement legislation.
In the following week after, we have the half-yearly economic update, followed by Nicola Willis's mini budget that she's promised.
The UN says half of Gaza's population is starving as fighting continues on the Strip. The Deputy Director of the United Nations World Food Programme says 9 out of 10 Palestinians cannot eat every day. It comes after the US blocked a UN Security Council resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire. But US Deputy Ambassador Robert Wood says a ceasefire would allow Hamas to regroup.
This resolution essentially says Israel should just tolerate this, that it should allow this terror to go unchecked. That's not tenable. It's not realistic, and it's a recipe for disaster.
A 50-year-old man has been arrested after leaving a man with a severe wound on his face during a brawl in Auckland last night. The man has been charged with wounding with intent after the assault at the Eric Armishaw Reserve in Point Chevalier. Media at the scene say a broken bottle, blood-stained cloth and a red piece of clothing were near an abandoned vehicle. The injured man was taken to hospital and police say investigations continue. Firefighters have contained several blazes raging in the South Island overnight as they move to the monitoring stages. The blaze in Templeton in the Selwyn district is now out, with property owners taking over. Crews say there are no hotspots at Glenham and Southland, which has also been handed over to the landowner. Fire and Emergencies Darryl Ball says crews are monitoring the fire above Lake Dunstan in central Otago, with the area doused with around 5 millimetres of rain. That's news. In sport, Japanese baseballer Shohei Ohtani has become the highest paid athlete in the history of North American sports after signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers in Major League Baseball. The former LA Angels player has penned a mammoth 10-year contract worth just over $1 billion. Ohtani is a two-way player who is just as capable of batting as he is pitching. Glenn Phillips has shown poise under pressure to guide New Zealand to a 4-wicket victory over Bangladesh in the second cricket test in Mirpur. The all-rounder scored 87 runs and took 3 wickets in the first innings and added a crucial unbeaten 40 in the second innings as the Black Caps reeled in 137 to win. Phillips says he just had to stick to his game plan with the bat.
Still taking the attacks of the bowlers when they missed, but I think at the end of the day just trying to knock it down one run at a time and take it as deep as possible.
That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.